What's the weather like here in London? Oh, you guys are still watching. That means you're enjoying the show. I am honestly not really enjoying the weather in London, but coming out of that interaction at the Tech Today studio with the new HomePods meant I was talking to Siri. If I'm talking to my Android device, it's Google Assistant, and of course you've seen Alexa on the show so often. But the biggest concern, whilst we are using all these new AI tools like ChatGPT and of course all our devices at home, happens to be privacy and security. And that was the burning question that I put forth to Rohit Prasad, the man behind Alexa, and he was very candid and frank with his answer. That's something you might want to hear. This was in Las Vegas, but we also want to come to you, the Tech Today community in New Delhi, to find out what is your preferred AI. Is it Google Assistant, Siri, Alexa? Who's the better friend? That's coming to you on this Tech Today special. There are always concerns when people read media reports saying, you know, Echo devices are logging all of our conversations. But how do you respond to that in terms of placating some of those concerns?
Absolutely. As you said, privacy is paramount to us. The data security is, we take everything on protecting your data and your privacy very strongly, as we should, because we want to be that trusted service. And for that perspective, I think one thing, if you look at all our decisions, we talked briefly about how when you speak the wake word Alexa, then the light ring comes on, right? When you actually start the conversation, you have to say the word Alexa. Correct. And it only listens when it's confident that you have heard the word Alexa on the device, then only starts streaming to the cloud. So that's one set of features. And then you can even go and look up all the data that Alexa has heard you say. And through your companion application or go to the website, all the data is available to you. But we also know that some people will be concerned. So you can opt out of data collection, or you can opt out of human review of the data. So there's more control for you, because we want you to be comfortable with this service. I have 20 plus Alexa devices in my home. Wow. So, and of course I have a lot of private conversations, a lot of critical conversations. So of course I'm also a customer, right? So that's the, so we want the same kind of controls in your hands as you being the customer. And we are also brought in the convenience of voice to managing your data. Right. You can say, Alexa, delete what you heard me say today, right? So that is, those are the kind of controls we want, and hopefully our customers will continue to trust us with this.
Use any smart assistants like Google Assistant, Alexa or Siri?
Google I do.
It's convenient, like when you're driving.
They are storing all that data, and the data is being applied.
Yes, I'm pretty sure. Whatever I ask, they answer that.
I have an Apple phone, so I do use Siri. It's convenient, like when you're driving, you can just say, hey Siri, dial this or that. And
no, it's actually violating the privacy, because there are certain things that a person just wants to keep this to himself or his or her family. But you know, them, I don't know who are they and who are they listening to and what kind of people are they. So it seems like it's violating.
There are times that you've said something, like you're having a conversation with someone else, and your Instagram or your Facebook pops up the same ads. So obviously it's listening into our conversation.
That's a compromise you have to do. When you are looking for information, it's available for free. So they have to get something out of it. I am not completely against about securing your privacy. If you're not doing anything wrong, why are you worried about the privacy?
It's the convenience factor which matters a lot in today's time.
It's obvious they are storing all that data, and the data is being applied against without any consent of the people, which is against your rights as a citizen, as a human being.
I was looking for a car online. I was talking to my dad, and you know, just after 20 or 30 seconds I picked up my phone and there were lots of cars on my phone and Facebook and Instagram. So I think so, there is something like that.
As long as it's providing better service, if they are listening for that purpose, it's good. But if they are misusing that information for something else, then it's definitely a violation.
also, I feel that they are listening to us all the time. Because like, for example, if I want to buy a mattress and suddenly they hear mattress or whatever, and from Facebook and other places, you start seeing those ads. So they are constantly listening, and yes, I feel like that's not done, dude.
Right? At the max, they might target some audience. It is up to you what you buy, what you don't want to buy. people will always target you. So that's my take on it.
Of course, I mean, we do a lot of talks, all kinds, and it's getting recorded somewhere. It's kind of scary.
If you are only doing something wrong, then I have to worry about. So I don't go look at the cookies to see if it's somebody is stealing my privacy. What will they do with it?
Like if I search anything on Google, the other platforms, they have the same ads popping up. Like there was this, I think I was just like looking at jewelry yesterday, and they had everything related to jewelry on my Instagram. All the pages popped up. It is of course listening into my conversation. It's not okay.
So you have put yourself in there saying that this is information I want. So how they use it, it's up to them. So you should be completely avoiding all the search engines if you don't want anything. Then again, if you do that, you're completely out of sync with the world. So you can't do that.